Are we tilted again?
Who cares?
All right. Here, you'll get my crotch in it this time.
Yeah, we're going to try to avoid crotch. All right, hello and welcome to Anime-Niacs episode 7.
We should learn to edit. Shit.
No, not at all. You're going to deal with mumblings and crotch. But
That's great.
yeah, today we just watched a few episodes out of Avatar: The Last Airbender Season 1. Dan hasn't seen it, but Scott and I are huge fans. So yeah, we just watched. We had a little. Watched the first few episodes, a couple episodes in the middle, just to get a little flavor there. The Blue Spirit, one of my favorite episodes. We watched that one, and then we kind of just wrapped it up, watched the finale. So I mean, it's more about getting Dan into it than anything else.
Yeah, I mean, I can talk about any episode any day, and I haven't watched any of them in years.
But yeah, Avatar: The Last Airbender. In this world, there are certain people who can control specific elements: earth, fire, water, or air. And the Avatar is one person who can control everything, and he gets regenerated every time he dies. So there's always somebody who can control everything. But the Avatar has gone missing for 100 years, and war has spread across the planet. The fire benders have pretty much taken over the whole world, with the exception of like a few cities and some random remote territories. But yeah, so the Avatar reawakens in this world and kind of has to deal with stuff. That's pretty much how it goes. But Dan, what did you think? This is your first time kind of going through it.
I liked it. I like the fact that the Avatar is just a kid and he does lots of kid things. I like the fact that he has a flying six-legged ox.
It's a bison.
A
flying bison.
Sorry, a flying six-legged bison.
I don't know why they call it that, because it's like a platypus. It's got that big platypus tail.
Yeah,
and you don't ever say anything about it.
But it's just a bison.
It's just the way it is in this world.
Yeah, gigantic platypus tail for no reason. Sorry.
Why, thank you. It does a good job getting you into the series, the first couple episodes. I like the way that all the good characters are drawn. They have more like round heads, so they're all kind of like drawn a little like monkeys, and they're and they all have like goofy facial expressions. The bad guys all have like long faces, and they just look angry.
Yeah,
all the time.
Yes, all the time. When the bad dude's sleeping, he just has angry face.
Well, yeah,
when he goes to sleep.
Yeah, he's got resting bitch face.
I like the art, in general. I mean, when they're doing the whole airbender and waterbender stuff, it's pretty cool. The flame guys come in and start throwing fireballs, and they're all getting deflected. I don't know why they just don't dodge them. They just take it head on, with his little staff and throws it away. What else is there? The bad guys, for the most part, seem to have like these highly annoying bad plans of doing things.
Elaborate.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Like, the one dude really wants the Avatar, so he can get more or less back in good graces, right?
Yeah.
So he shows up at a town, and the Avatar's there, and the Avatar takes off, and he's like sacking the town. Then he stops sacking the town, and he goes chasing after the Avatar. So then the Avatar doubles back and goes back to the town, and it's perfectly fine.
Well, I mean, it's a kid's show, and I feel like some of the stuff that they did was for kids, like you're saying in the middle of one episode,
I get it.
They had this moment where for 3 minutes it was an episode of Full House, and they got all that crazy dumb stuff out of the way, and then it goes back to like people shooting.
Yeah, it's like you're acting stupid. Like, I know I'm acting stupid. I'm sorry too. Oh look, a giant water dragon.
Well, yeah. But no, I feel like him going back is just because it's for kids, and they're like, okay, well he goes back and
resolve the problem,
right? Yeah. Like that was just and I actually, to be honest, like I feel like that's what detracts from the the show is the kiddiness of it. I mean, like, you know, it's goofy,
but it was made for kids.
Well, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, but you know, like even you know, Korra, the next season, but like, you know, the next Avatar they did, it's a lot more adult. Like she's a teenager to a young adult in the show, and you know, it kind of takes away all of the little kiddie things that are like, you know, like there's no going back to the town at the end of the episode just to make sure that everything's fine, you know, like. But yeah, it's for kids.
Yeah.
I mean, you gotta forgive them some stuff.
The main thing from the last couple episodes that I took from it is if your main military leader like just says he's gonna go kill the moon, it's time to replace him.
But he almost did it.
Yes, he did.
Actually, he did do it. He did. He succeeded.
This isn't a world where that's a crazy thing to say.
Yeah. But then it turned into the giant magic carp and killed everything.
Well, no, like it is still a world where that's a crazy thing to say.
Yeah.
Except that this one time it was actually true. Because you know, most people would be like, "Kill the moon, really, dude? Like, what do you? Why would you even want to do that?" But even his own, you know, he had a little conflict. Iroh was there and was, you know, he wasn't about killing moon spirits and whatnot.
Right.
But yeah, you know, he wasn't insane. It was an insane plan. Yes.
But he knew that it wasn't insane.
Right.
Was
But
the,
it's not
was the point. He wasn't saying it just like
out
of some mad.
like if I go around spotting off Bob, I'm gonna kill the moon.
But he's supposed to be leading the army. He's not supposed to be like wandering out doing.
Yeah, but that gives them a decisive. It makes them much, you know, a decisive.
It renders their opponent powerless.
Yeah,
that was the whole point.
And they won at the end.
Well, okay, but the moon came back to life. He didn't know he had to kill the moon twice. He only thought he had to kill it once.
I'd be pissed too. Like if I killed the moon once, I'd be like, all right,
yeah,
moon's dead.
That's it. That's all you got to do. You know. And the thing that gets me though is that like they got this, you know, he scoops up the fish in the bag, right? And the fish is like squirming, and he's sitting there holding his bag for like 10 minutes, and the fish will just squirm every now and again. I'm like, what fish do you know is gonna last for 10 minutes in a bag?
Well, maybe it's a magic bag that just holds the water.
Oh yeah, maybe there's a little water.
It's a magic fish.
It's a magic fish.
Yeah. It's a magic fish in a magic bag. That's the moon.
I mean,
now, when explaining to your children what the moon is,
it's a magic fish in a bag because its spirit became corporeal to be in the earth and not in the spirit world.
But I mean, who are you to throw stones suggesting angel robots that fight 12-year-old boys?
Hey.
I mean, I wasn't there for that episode, but
I was simply showing what I have learned. I was simply showing what I've learned watching Avatar.
All the ridiculous shit that you like watch.
Oh, dude,
you can't let killing the moon slide.
I can't let killing the moon be a kind of military venture.
Well, no, I feel like in this one case, it's acceptable just
valid.
because, he's trying to wipe out his enemy's power and having
the moon will do so.
Yeah, that's killing the moon's spirit. Spirit on Earth.
But it kills the actual moon.
Yeah, I mean, the sky turns red. That was
pretty cool.
But yeah, I think Avatar does a lot of spirit world stuff, and I think it's pretty cool. It's like a little, and when he goes into the spirit world, it's like
awesome.
Yeah, like the art for that is really cool.
I like the weird face stealing thing.
The face stealer, is one of my favorite characters throughout the whole series. Like, I just thought it was an interesting. You think how he's always trying to like jump him and scare him and like try to get him.
That's some creepy stuff. Like I didn't watch this stuff. I was like, an adult. I guess. I guess I was late teens, early 20s, something. But like, if I were like 6 or 7, like that probably would have freaked me out.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's.
When I was 6 or 7, I don't know if you ever saw the movie Ernest Scared Stupid, but that scared the crap out of me. So this would probably.
When I was
send me for that.
When I was 6 or 7, the eyeball monster from Power Rangers scared me.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
That episode, I was like younger. I might have been like 4 or 5.
But anyway, go to the face stealer.
I digress.
solidly scary villain, and really interesting. And they do touch on that later too. The Avatar who had to deal with Code the Face Stealer, and he took his girlfriend's face.
Or whatever.
Yeah, so
They talk
I also like the monkey in the dream world.
yeah, the spirit
He
world
says
monkey.
awesome things. Yeah.
He's like, go away.
no, he's like, hey monkey, can you help me find this? And he's like, look at the light. It might take you where you want to go. Go follow it. He just leaves him there. It's like whatever.
Like, thank God that's over. Woo! Almost had to do something.
Kids chasing a light. It's fine now.
Disturbing my meditations and whatnot. But we never did discover why Code stole a monkey face, though. He just has a couple random monkey
You
faces.
just stole a monkey's. I mean, I know you're not supposed to show emotion, but I mean, come on, dude.
You can't help it. It's a monkey.
Thing's an animal. I mean, he's just kind of like, oops.
Oh, that seemed really. I completely forgot that was on the. I thought that was a different episode that we meet Code the Face Stealer, and that's the season finale.
Yeah, that's like a very
yeah, that was really cool. It was this crazy like spider worm thing, and like really
faces.
creepy looking. Yeah, like
I'm just weird.
yeah, it was
Random
good.
things.
It was a really good villain. Yeah, like it was brought to my attention in the rewatching about Zuko being a huge bitch. And he
Speaking
really
of not
is.
so good villains.
Yeah, it's just like the whiniest little bitch in the whole thing, and it doesn't ever get any better.
No.
And I'm sorry, Dan, I hate to ruin it for you. I know you were really hoping that he pulled it out in the end there, but no, just can't do it. He is that complete. He's like Luke Skywalker walking around in A New Hope the whole time. Like, my life sucks.
Except instead of this being a movie, it goes for 3 seasons.
Yeah.
So.
I mean,
Yeah.
he gets a little cooler, but he still like whines the entire
Really?
time. Yeah.
Like the last episode of the first season when he takes, the Avatar dude. He puts him in a cave and he just starts having a giant soliloquy and everybody finds him.
Talking to himself for hours.
Well, he's talking to him, but he's in the spirit world. So he's just kind of talking to his empty shell of a body.
Right.
About how he thinks he's better than him. And it's just like, wow, that's great time management there, kid.
It's really cool when Azula comes into play. She's Zuko's sister. You meet her for the first time at like the end of this season, and
She shows up She shows up like first episode of season 2. Like they don't waste any time bringing her into things,
and it's awesome. Nice. So yeah, they kind of, I think they realized what they did. They're at the end, they're just like, God, he is such a whiny. Like, yeah, she's like the complete polar opposite. She's straight up psycho. So it's good when she gets into play. But that's some stuff to look forward to for Avatar. But I really love this Avatar series. I like the mythology that they created in this world. I like the animation. I thought Nickelodeon did a really good job. I like it despite the fact that it's really for kids, and it's still good. And that's usually one of my pet peeves is when something is too kiddie. I just can't deal with it. But
like I got into this because my brother and sister were pretty young at the time, and they started watching it. And that was a time when I wasn't really watching much Nickelodeon, and they were like throwing lines around, and I was like, I'll check it out.
Right.
And it was like kiddie enough that it was like, this is cool for kids, but there was enough stuff in there that like got me interested. And season 1 is like gets like less kiddie as it goes. Like there are definitely a lot of
season 1's the worst
moments that are like for kids,
right?
Which I feel like they kind of filter out in the later seasons. But yeah, season 1 is definitely like more kiddie than the rest of them. But it's still like interesting enough. There's like mass genocide and like
great,
like all sorts of like
that's kid friendly.
Killing the moon.
Yeah, like there's some like crazy grown up shit in this first season.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like the Avatar is a crazy tragic character, man at a time. Like ran away from home because of whatever, but then 100 years goes by. Like you don't realize what kind of psychological effect that would have on like a regular person. It's I mean, everything and everyone I ever knew is gone.
And the world's completely different. Everybody's in a giant war now.
But like when they go back to his home and he finds like his like old
Yeah, you
teachers
see
like
this episode.
yeah, we
But,
kind of skip. He finds the skeleton of like
yeah,
his old
he-
teacher, and he just kind of like flips out.
Yeah,
That was-
he goes there, finds because he finds like Fire Nation, like rally, like armor,
dead
and
soldiers,
then bones of his fucking
Oh.
friends and family.
Yeah.
So like then he goes crazy like that Avatar state, but so like they do get pretty dark. I'm sorry you didn't watch that episode. It's a good episode. But
and like
I'm gonna give you one.
And I mean, it's just such a polar shift from like the Spider-Man animated series where they're not allowed to say kill or die. Like, we're just gonna jump back on that horse, and they're saying like kill and die and shit like that every other word. In this show.
But it's
and then a lot of the time
it's implied,
burning
it's
people's
not,
faces
I mean,
off and stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, like, a father burned, like, scars his son for life. Literally.
Yeah.
And yeah, of course, Zuko's gonna cry about it.
Yeah, I mean,
he's gonna be cool about it.
That's burned
stand
my
up and
face
fight.
in exile.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh yeah, but I mean, like, yeah.
I get a cool boat. I get to ride around with my uncle.
Well, it's only because his uncle is exiled too. Oh yeah, so.
He's not really.
Yeah, he is though, because he gave up on bossing Say.
He's not. I mean, he's more disgraced. He's not. He could go back anytime.
Yeah,
that's true. That's true. Yeah, so.
No one really like.
But Uncle Iroh is one of my favorite characters. He's usually like the comedy relief. He's kind of like the lighter side of things because he hangs out with Zuko, who's a brooding little bitch the whole time.
I listens to Linkin Park. And
Dude, the Evanescence and shit. Fuck. But no, like Iroh's a really great character. Who else do you read? Katara is probably the most annoying character out of everybody.
I like Sokka a lot.
Like Sokka.
Well, it's like
gets there.
So
like,
here's the thing about all that is that I thought it was like, you're talking like Full House. He's got that like sexist, like I hate girls kind of thing, which is like, like, oh, that's like some little kid shit to say. But then you get to like the North Pole and his whole culture is like sexist, like, women are like second-class citizens. So it's a little like, I don't know. I think it's a little bit more mature. Like, oh, his whole culture is like this. Like, of course he's going to feel that way.
Yeah, but he was raised by grandma with a bunch of little kids.
It's his dad.
Well, they don't really like. Yeah, there's one episode and we kind of talked about it, like Bato, where they meet his kind of uncle.
Yeah.
You kind of figure out more where like is like all the warriors in the tribe,
all the men
left. Yeah. So it's like they just kind of left him, and because he wasn't old enough to go.
Yeah.
And so now he's the oldest one there, and he's trying to be a man and all that good stuff, and he's just an idiot.
No, he definitely like gets there, but I didn't think it was.
I love when he tries to like hit the ship in like the second episode.
Yeah,
with his sword machete club thing. It's like, really, dude, he's gonna stand there. And,
not the greatest military tactician, but he's got a good heart and he tries hard, and he's a complainer too.
He is. He bitches a lot. Season 1. But it's
like
one of those things where it's like he gets better. He gets way better than Zuko does.
He's
already had some story arc going on now.
Oh yeah.
Well, yeah, he had a lot of like he grew up a lot in this last episode where he falls in love with the chick who ends up being the moon spirit. And yeah, it sounds stupid.
I mean, she really dies though. Like,
well, yeah, she's dead. She's the moon spirit because the moon died. Anyway, I'll go. But
all right.
Yeah. That's,
anyway,
let's not bring this up again. Then we're gonna come like full circle to Evangelion.
Right. Yeah. Oh god. But no. So yeah, Sokka goes through some shit. You see him grow up a little bit. Definitely, as it progresses, he gets better.
Yeah.
But no. I mean, I really like Avatar. I really, really like the series. The season 1, it's not my favorite.
I think it's the weakest of the 3, but it has a very interesting tone.
Yeah.
To start a show off. Just that kind of like, I don't know, waking up 100 years later.
Yeah.
Getting adjusted to stuff, and like the world is kind of like, just descended into war and chaos. And,
oh man, yeah.
So it's an interesting time to
so
like.
much homework for this one. Another character like we didn't watch it. Boomy.
Boomy's
the
great.
Earth King. He's a really crazy, eccentric character. Not going to talk about it too much because I don't ruin it for Dan. But when you see that episode with the Earth King, it's great. He's insane.
His whole
quite literally insane. You're gonna love it.
No, he is. He's actually insane.
So yeah, like there's a lot of great characters, and it does a good job of with the history of the place, where you kind of feel like you want to know more about what's going on with it, like what happened in this world. So yeah, I thought it was pretty cool.
This firebending teacher that was like one episode where he like briefly tried.
He comes across like the band of rogue firebenders, and like
he burns
he burns Katara, and then you find out Katara's a healer. Yeah, he missed a lot of stuff.
Let's say that comes up later. That he basically vows to never firebend again. Aang does.
So it's been like when he has to actually learn, it's this whole blockage that he's got to deal with.
More or less. But.
Pretty much. But what would you say? You give it out of 10?
Out of 10, probably like an 8.
8?
Season 1, probably like a solid 8.
Dan, of the 6 episodes you watched?
So far, I would go with an 8. I mean, it's good. I mean, some of the stuff makes me go like, huh? But it's fine. It's for kids, and it keeps me entertained. So.
And Dan did only watch a few episodes, so you don't really get the whole the meat of it. But I actually only give season 1 like a 7. Like
really?
Yeah, it's the most kiddie. It's got the most stuff that I don't like. But it's also it's super sweet, and it introduced me to the whole thing, obviously. So it's definitely up
some of those fight scenes for like the budget they were working with.
Yeah,
like I don't know, it kind of saved it.
Yeah, absolutely. The action definitely is what keeps you there.
Yeah,
and it does action well, really. I mean, I've seen a lot of animated stuff where they don't do action well. Like, I'm sorry, but the Spider-Man series. That's not. When you're not bosses falling on people,
you're not going to throw a punch.
It's like fighting with all your.
Because the Avatar definitely throws a punch.
But even like the G.I. Joe animated flick that we watched a little while ago. I mean, the whole ninja fight scene was really cool. Yeah. But like the rest of it, when they went to like hand in hand, or when they went to like hand to hand. It'd be like, oh, look, oh, you're thrown. Okay. I mean, this actually, it looks fluid and well done.
Yeah, I really like the kung fu that they go through, and every different every different has a different style. So like the waterbenders kind of they're like the more flowing, and they're doing more like stuff like
tai
that.
Chi,
like soft Tai Chi.
Yeah, and then like the firebenders are all aggressive, and like they're always attacking, and you don't see a lot of earthbenders in this season. But they're always like just making very strong, solid movements, and so it's all like a different kind of style to it. And when they fight each other, it gets really cool to see them going back and forth with different stuff. So yeah, I mean, I give it a solid 7. These guys give it a solid 8. Definitely.
I know what I'm talking about too. Like,
yeah, this is Scott C right here.
I don't.
I'm just
But no, it's good stuff. Go ahead and give it a watch. Avatar. Okay, hold on. Check if you have viewers this time.
Yeah.
No viewers. Okay. Yeah. All right. I'm just gonna check out the Q&A real quick. See if we had a viewer at some point in time. If they said anything. Nope. No viewers today. Anyway, give Avatar: The Last Airbender season 1 a watch. We for Scott and Dan. I'm Max. We're the Anime-Niacs. We'll catch you next time.